Hey guys, how's it going? This is Tim, bringing you guys Daily Deals with Tim, where I talk about tech, crypto, and stock deals, all for you guys. And before I begin, this is my personal opinion and not financial advice. And today, I want to share with you guys some news and updates coming from the TenX team, as they have released many videos about their situation, about potential future of TenX, and new team members and their existing team members, and also different interviews that Julian did throughout different medias. So this video, the overview of TenX team, including new members, I believe this was either yesterday night or it was today morning, in which Julian goes through the TenX office and interviews different team members, asks them what their job role is and how have they been doing in trying to progress and just expand the TenX platform or TenX company. So he goes through each and every person throughout the team. And they're also planning to move to a bigger office because this is getting full. So there's just different people around. Paul, and this guy is the customer service tech. This guy's the media. I forgot what that guy's role is. I think he is Jeff, the developer, one of the developers, and she is Ivana. She works with the I forgot what it was. I think she works with like the banking license and more of that kind of financial department. And she just goes through all the team members, or Julian goes through all the team members, just talks about what they're doing. And I believe he's another media assistant, Spatina, and he is one of the developers in the back end of TenX. And she helps out with the TenX team job applications, in that she goes through all the emails that people send. And I forgot his role, but and then I think that's Brandon, and he is he's the legal expert in the team, in that he goes through potential money laundering and terrorist organizations that might be using through TenX. Just goes through all that thing, goes through the legal aspect of the team. That's Brandon, Blitzio on Reddit, and then there's another guy here too. So there's just a lot of team members that is active and present in the team. Definitely check out the video if you guys want to know more about the TenX team and what they're doing, and what kind of projects they're working on, and the next kind of stepping stone of their team. Yeah, so a pretty good little video here explaining the TenX team. Also, Julian has been on several news medias, especially on CNBC. So on CNBC Singapore, she is talking about TenX mobile wallet that can be funded with different digital currencies, and explain the situation with TenX, how they had a massive ICO fund that led to this team and a lot of developing in this TenX in different technologies, and some things about ICOs and how you should be careful in investing, because a lot of the ICO just have promises and not real product, like TenX, in which TenX already has a debit card out there for people to use for Bitcoin right now. And some of the ICO participants have Ethereum and Dash available, but that is going to be spread more widely in the later future. So he had an interview with the CNBC Singapore, and he also had an interview with CNBC South Africa, in that he explains about the TenX team and what their goals are and what the future is for the team, what kind of problems they're trying to solve in the real life world. So good coverage for the TenX team, and I think Julian does a really great job reaching out to different people. Actually, from what I hear from Julian is that people reach out to him and saying that they don't have to do more of a global open marketing, because people come to them and trying to interview them and trying to give them coverage. So that's pretty good news. And also, they had their weekly 10x Q&A session yesterday, in which Julian goes through some Reddit questions that people asked on the Reddit page, and goes through each and every one of, not every one of them, but some of the top voted ones, such as 10x intending to sell their services as white label to other banks, which means that potentially banks could be using 10x services and put it as part of their system that kind of connects, kind of intermingles them together. And some very interesting answers from Julian is that they are potentially doing that. And also, this guy asked, considering crypto-backed loans as a service. And Julian was saying that this guy read their mind because they are thinking about and planning for that as well. So pretty interesting questions and answers here. Also, this guy asked if 10x will use the OmiseGo white label wallet. And Julian says that they have been talking to OmiseGo team as well, and there can be a possibility of working with them too. So I believe that will be actually really great, because OmiseGo is one of the leading banking decentralized platforms in Asia. I believe that 10x could spread to that kind of area as well. And this goes pretty far. But there's a lot of questions here, and yeah, if you guys want to check out the questions, it's right here in the below in the YouTube link. And basically, Julian goes through different questions here, answering them. And I believe this week's Q&A was a little better than last week, because last week was kind of filled, or 2 weeks ago, it was kind of filled with a lot of FUD saying that, oh, they're a scammer, and when is the next news going to be out, blah blah blah. But this Q&A was a little more detailed questions, and questions actually directed to the future of 10x rather than, oh, when is this card going to come out? When is this going to come out? I've been waiting forever and blah, blah, blah. So the thing about the 10x team is that they are loaded with card requests and a lot of job requests and just a lot of things on their back. So if you guys are a card, if you guys have already requested the 10x card and it hasn't arrived yet, please be patient with them, because they are planning and they are going through the automatic system as well as manually sending out the cards, trying their best, but they are limited on their part as well. So just be patient. And I think if you guys are in Europe, they said they're going to try to send out all the European cards by end of this year. But Julian also has a very important media coverage coming up. I think it is one of the most popular television networks in Europe, and Julian says that that is going to be a huge coverage for 10x. So if possibly once he gets on the television network, and if there is 100,000 more orders that come in after that day, the situation can change. But for right now, it is set so that the Europeans would get their cards, all the Europeans would get their cards by the end of the year. So something for the card requesters. Yeah, so that is it for the 10x updates and news. They definitely have a bright future for them, and I am planning to invest more into 10x, as I have invested a bit, but I just feel that just the reward system of the 10x token and the bright future of the team really meshes well together, and I think this will be a great profit for, at least for me. For you guys research and make your own decisions, and definitely just don't take my words for it, because I could be wrong. But at least for me, I do see a bright future for the 10x team. So yeah, if you guys like this kind of content, like the video, comment below, and smash that subscribe button. Also, if you guys want to support the channel, check out the affiliate links below. And also, if you guys have friends and families who are interested in cryptocurrency and possibly cryptocurrency payment systems such as 10x, in which they can use the cryptocurrencies to spend it anytime and anywhere, I'll share this video to them and just talk about, or yeah, just tell them what 10x is and what other cryptocurrencies are out there that is interesting. And as always, I'll bring you guys more deals on Daily Deals with Tim.